Hey folks, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another Steven Seagal review and another direct-to-video film he did. This one being The Keeper, which is weird because he has a shotgun on the cover, but I don't remember him having a shotgun in the movie. Yeah, I don't remember one scene that he has a shotgun in the movie, so I don't know where the fuck that came from. Also, the fact it's an all-new movie, folks. By the way, The Keeper is an all-new movie. That's how often Seagal makes a fucking movie. They literally have to tell you, no, this is an all new movie. How many times do you see that on a cover? All new movie. Honestly, watching this, it's just a mediocre time waster at best. I can't even rant on this one. I'm not going to say I love it. I'm not going to say I like it. I mean, so far with Seagal's direct-to-video stuff from The Foreigner to now, 2009 is when this came out. The only ones I found decent were I liked Urban Justice, I liked Pistol Whipped, and Into the Sun was alright. And I would put this in that time waster alright. So if I, yeah, I will put that in there. Because there were not really much stuff that made me mad about the film. It's one of those things I think if you saw on cable on a rainy night, you're like, okay, it's short enough. It's an hour and 30 some minutes long. I didn't notice really much of any fight doubles. For the most part, he's doing his voice. You have like one or two lines of dialogue at the very, very, very beginning of the film. But, which is, oh god, that's not his voice. What the fuck? And again, for the 10,752 time fucking bad dub shit. But then it was like the first minute. And then after that, oh, it is Seagal's voice for the rest of it. Cool. And, oh, it's not a fight double. Okay, cool. When a fight scene does happen, that was an alright, decent little fight scene. One of the problems I have with the film, there's not enough action. Should have been more action. But the story kept me, I don't even want to say fairly engaged, just mildly engaged. The beginning of the film, Seagal and this guy who's his partner, they're cops, and they go in to kill some guys in this drug deal or whatever, some kind of deal. And the partner goes, "Hey, we got all this money, let's take it." And I like Seagal's line and delivery. Well, yeah, I like the line and his delivery of the line, where it's like, "Motherfucker, I thought I knew you." And the guy goes, "Yeah, yeah, I was kidding." And then when Seagal's not noticing, he shoots Seagal. And I'm going, is this going to be hard to kill too? It's going to be another coma for 7 years? But no, this time it's about 7 minutes. Shoots him. Seagal gets taken to the hospital. The asshole partner who shot him gets found out that Seagal's alive. Because, he's invincible. And he goes to the hospital. While there, Seagal's niece comes in. I think his niece was a cop. I can't remember though. Because like his niece put a bag down and Seagal kind of knows that the party's gonna come after him. So he goes into the purse and automatically there's a gun in there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is his niece carrying a gun in her purse? Like, and how Seagal knew that? And okay, I guess she has a gun. She just carries a gun. Okay. So he took the gun. The partner tries to suffocate him and he shoots the guy. And then we cut to Seagal is sort of in physical therapy. He's doing a little bit of weightlifting. He's throwing his knives at a sort of a post. Some are not sticking, and then he keeps throwing some more, and they start sticking. Meanwhile, we have this scene where this woman and this asshole guy, and I'll explain why in a bit why I think, well, he is an asshole. He's a turncoat asshole. You have some guys posing as paparazzi, and they try to kidnap the woman, but the woman escapes. Meanwhile, back to Seagal, he's been forced to retire. And a buddy of his from Largo calls Seagal and says, "Can you come over to Texas and help me out?" And Seagal is going to be the bodyguard to his friend's daughter. And you have this one little fight scene where the guy's driving him. The guy's cousin's being messed with these assholes, and Seagal comes up and just smacks the shit out of him. And goes, "That's the problem, motherfucker." Because when Seagal came up, these guys like, "What's your problem?" Just again, Seagal just smacks the shit out of him. "That's my problem, motherfucker," and disarms a guy and chokes him and fucking him with his wrist. And just keeps bitch slapping him. "Don't make me kill you, okay? I could kill you, but I don't like killing children." And he's not a kid, but he's fucking with them. "Don't fucking make me kill you." And so it's pretty much Seagal being a bodyguard for this woman. He's in Texas. Is a scene that made me smirk where Seagal puts on this white cowboy hat. I'm like, you fucking think you're Walker Texas Ranger? I guess to be fair, Chuck Norris never won a white cowboy hat, but I'm like, just the fact he's wearing a cowboy hat is kind of, I don't want to say funny, but kind of like, okay. Follows through this club. This guy's fucking with the woman, and Seagal smacks these two guys up, slams one's head on a table. And I don't mind the girl who plays the daughter of his friend. She was an alright actress. She's not a bitch. Instead, she's like, "Man, I like what he did," and man, I wish he would have knocked this other guy on his ass as well. And Seagal overhears that and smiles, and she turns around and she goes, "You just smile?" And Seagal kind of laughs at that. And she likes Seagal and tells about how, when she was a kid and she had visited him to visit his friend, and she remembers that he had given her this umbrella thing from Siam, and Seagal's like, "Hey, maybe one day I'll take you there." And one of these to she's getting kidnapped. Seagal shoots some guys, some nice blood squibs. He gets in this little car chase and he tries to save her, throws his knife into a guy's neck, but he gets arrested and then gets out. Some little stuff. This one little scene where he breaks a guy's neck and shoots two. Goes with a guy in this restaurant to try to find where this girl's at. They go outside. Just this little fight where it just really beats the fuck out of this guy. Thought the fight scenes were alright, competent compared to a lot of his other direct-to-video stuff. You have this ending where he meets up at a hacienda and Seagal sneaks up and just has a knife and down thrusts on these guys. Like, which I thought, oh, for some reason, like the noise or something made me think, oh, that's pretty brutal. I don't know why. Just the idea of these guys looking at binoculars, these bad guys, he just sneaks up to them, just goes, I don't know why. Just sometimes just little things make me smirk or smile or go, "Ooh, shit." I know it's weird, but for example, off topic, if I'm playing a video game and all of a sudden there's a noise of a heartbeat, bum 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 bum, that kind of gets me, "Oh shit." That's for some reason a heartbeat sound kind of disturbs me a little. I know it's weird, but everyone has their different, I don't even know what you call that, different takes on stuff, I guess. But Seagal fucks a few up with a sniper rifle, hits one guy, gives him a punch to the chin and kick to the nuts. And it looks and sounds as if he goes into this bad guy and like does this. Like, how do I put it? Imagine this is the throat of the guy. And it almost seems like Seagal does this, and there's the guy's neck, and you hear like I'm like, did he just put his fingers into the guy's neck? Or did he just do this and break the guy's throat? I couldn't tell. I mean, you see a shot of the guy, there's like a little bit of blood here. But still, I'm like, did he just thrust his hand into the guy's neck? Because in that shot, there's no blood on his hand. So that's why I was like, did he do that? Or did he just, is that just like a way of breaking the neck? But yeah, it sounds like as if he just, his hands, he has the hands of steel, just. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it's supposed to be. But if that was, it could have been handled and directed better. And also the asshole boyfriend who turned on her and sold her out, he just gets arrested. He should have gotten a comeuppance. Seagal should have just broken his fucking neck or break his arms and his legs and then his neck or something. But I don't know what it is about the film. As I'm explaining it, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound like much. Why the fuck am I giving this a pass? It's not that I'm giving it a pass. It's just harmless is the word I'm looking for. It was harmless to me. It's a time waster. I don't even know if I'd ever watch the film again. But the story was there, and the woman who played the daughter wasn't a total annoying bitch, and Seagal pretty much did his own voice except a little bit at the beginning, and it was just, I was something about it. Just an alright time waster. It didn't annoy me, didn't really bore me. It didn't have a lot of that incompetent comedy, like MST3K, Mystery Science Theater 3000 worthy shit, and it was just sort of, eh, yeah. It didn't make me mad. It was just like, eh. Which I also, it's not really a recommendation either. It's just, if I said this was a rant, I'd be, those should be films that I truly were hate. This is just one of those. It was a, it was a casual time waster, and I think if it had more action, more fisticuffs, hell, maybe even that shotgun that's on the fucking cover, have some shotgun fun and some more fisticuffs action, I would have said it's one of the sort of there with Pistol Whipped and Urban Justice. Just needed more action. Not enough action in this movie. But again, I just didn't really hate it. It was just sort of, eh. Again, maybe it's watching 15, 20 direct-to-video Seagal films in a row, from Foreigner, Outer Reach, Submerged, Attack Force, Against the Dark, Kill Switch, Today You Die. That even a film that is a breath of fresh air instead of a breath of fresh ass. So maybe any other day I'd be ranting on it, but today it's just it's not really worthy of me getting mad at. It's just it's there. The keeper is not a keeper. Like, oh, it was great. It's just there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye bye.